Hi everyone, this is Kuresh from A Quick Solution. We are back with another topic on ERPNext, and we are actually in the earlier videos. What we did, we gave a very lengthy explanation on ERPNext module wise. Now we are going a bit deeper, and we are diving into very specific features of ERPNext, and we are going to explain those features. So the video won't be a bit lengthy, but it will be feature wise videos. So we'll have multiple videos coming up. And to just brief on Akik Solutions, we started 4 to 4.5 years back with our core business in ERP, which remains the core. And with the demand we are getting from different customers and the market demand, we a bit diversified also into private cloud solutions. We provide also cybersecurity, automated and smart parking solutions. We are into digital marketing, photography, and videography. So you can reach us out for any of the services you need. So today, what we are going to have is how to manage the reorder levels in ERPNext. So that's the topic that we are going to discuss. So when we are discussing about the reorder level, let's understand it first, then I will take you in ERPNext and explain to you. Reorder level is very important. You see, in day-to-day business, especially when you stock, it's very important for you to know what you are going to stock. And it's also very important at what point of time you are going to reorder those stocks or the goods again. Okay, so currently what is happening, or in many businesses we have seen as consultants, when we go, they rely on manual reports or a weekly report by the warehouse manager that, okay, we need to order this, we need to order that. And the decision also goes back to the directors. If directors are not available, it takes a lot of lengthy time to get the approval, and meanwhile the stock depletes, and when the customer comes, actually you're not able to fulfill any orders, so you lose a sale. This feature in ERPNext is very good. You can define a reorder level inside the system, and you can define a reorder quantity, and for a specific warehouse as well. So you have three areas, three dynamics. Okay, and when we say reorder level, so what's the definition of reorder level, and what is the definition of reorder quantity? Reorder level means that when my stock comes to a particular level, that's example, if I'm selling a mobile phone, or I'm selling empty cups or whatever, okay, any product. So what happens, I can set a reorder level, let's say, of 50. So when my stock reaches 50, it should trigger and it should raise either an LPO or a request for purchase for certain amount of quantity, and that quantity is called reorder quantity. Now, based on my study on how my products are moving, I can example say, if for this particular mobile, I know it's a very hot item, it's fast moving, so I can say example, okay, if it reaches a reorder level of 50 quantities, kindly make a request for me to buy another 50. Okay, so that is the concept of a reorder level inside the system. And also ERPNext has a report of reorder levels that gives you a suggestion on, based on the movement of your products and selling and buying of the products, what should be the ideal reorder level. Okay, so let's go into ERPNext now. So this is the ERPNext, and so I've already been logged in. Okay, so let's go to the item master. From here we go to the item list. Okay, and if you are new to ERPNext, you can also come directly to search here, or you can go to the stock module from here. This is the stock module, and then you come and click on item. Okay, so if you take any item from here, let's say I'm taking this adhesive. Okay, you come to this tab called inventory, and if you scroll down here, you will find there is an option called Auto-Reorder. and this is where you are going to set your reorder level. So here what you can do is you can say, fine, I want to request for my stores, all the stores maybe, okay, but if it's for a particular store, let's say it's a finished goods store, and as I give you the example, this adhesive we are selling, so I can say if it reaches 20 pieces, I want to reorder 100, okay, and it gives you the material request type. So a reorder level will not place a purchase order directly, but it will raise a request. Definitely it has to raise a request, it has to go for an approval inside the system, and then you raise a purchase order. Okay, so we are assuming it's a purchase. Now you will find there are different options: transfer, material issue, and manufacture. When we say transfer, let me explain these two. When I say transfer, means when my finished goods warehouse reaches 200 level, means raise a transfer note. Why a transfer note? Assuming that I have some stock in other warehouse. Maybe my finished goods is not my main warehouse, it's a branch warehouse, but I'm raising a transfer request so that the main warehouse can issue me those goods. Okay, so this is the explanation of transfer. And material issue means I need those goods, so kindly issue me those materials immediately. So it will raise a material request of type material issue. We are going to use the purchase as of now, okay, but will not use it for this adhesive item. I already have set for this bin boxes. If you see here the reorder level, I have set it to 10 and with a reorder of 50 quantities of type purchase. Okay, so before we start the transaction, let's go to the stock ledger, or we see the stock levels. No need even for the stock ledger. You see, if you come to the dashboard over here down, it shows you the quantity you have. So this is what is concerning me, the finished goods. So you see in finished goods I have 59 quantities, okay, as of now in my stock. So I have enough stock, it haven't reached the reorder level of 10, so it's not going to raise for me any material request. Okay, so let's make a transaction where I'm depleting my stock and trying to reach 10 or lesser than 10. Okay, so here we created one sales order, okay, of the same item, and quantity is 50. Okay, now let me create a delivery note. Okay, so I'm creating a delivery note as if I'm selling it out. Okay, remember we had around, I think, 59 or something, so I'm selling 50 now. Save and submit. Okay, so my stock should have been depleted now. Let's go and check the stock ledger here. Okay, it's already filtered by finished goods in the bin house. Let me just refresh here. You see now my balance is 9. So as per the logic what we have set, okay, here in the item list, it should basically raise for me a material request of 10 quantities. Okay, so if I come to the material request here, it has already raised for me one request. You see it's pending. Why it's pending? Because nothing has happened yet. Okay, nobody has ordered or something, it just raised a request. Okay, now if you try it out on your ERPNext, you will find this is not coming. Okay, so don't panic. What is happening, logic of ERPNext, there is a scheduler job running in the background. Okay, so what it does, it takes all the reorder levels, okay, of that particular day if it reaches, and then at midnight this scheduler runs and it goes and checks all the stocks which reaches the reorder level, and then it raises for you the material request of type purchase. So when you come next day morning to work, you will find all of them are there. Now why they are coming for me immediately? Because we have done a bit of change in the scheduler, so immediately it can come. Just for the purpose of this video, if you have heavy transactions, we don't recommend to make it immediate, otherwise the scheduler will keep on running and that might affect some of the performance inside the system. Okay, So now this request has been done. Okay, so immediately from the request I can come here and create an purchase order or a request for quotation, or I can, if I have a supplier quotation, I can key in the supplier quotation. Okay, so for me I'll create a purchase order here. I'll select the supplier. Let's say I'm getting it from Packaging Pro. Okay, any supplier. Okay, and finished goods, maybe I want to buy in finished goods. I'll save, send for approval. This is again a workflow that we have written to send for approval and approve it, because I'm an administrator, I can approve it directly. Otherwise the respective user has to approve it. Okay, so and then this LPO is done. Okay, normally our topic is not LPO, but just to show, because we have approved it, it comes also as a watermark here, approved. Okay, and you can also send the LPO directly through email here. Okay, so you can key in the email of the supplier and you can send. If you want to send any attachment also you can. Okay, these are the few good features in ERPNext. So let me create now. Before I create the receipt or a GRN, let us go and see the material request status. Remember, it was pending. Now you see it's ordered. That means the person who have requested, or basically the system auto-generated this request, and the warehouse guy has rights to see this, he will come to know, oh, this has been ordered. So there is no need for phone calls. Guys, what happened? Where is this order? Okay, so that's the good thing over here. You just follow the status, what's happening. Okay, so you come here and okay, so this has been ordered. I can come to the purchase order and now let me receive it. So I'll create a purchase receipt here. Okay, and then I'll just save and submit. So now if I go to my stock ledger, it's already filtered by the bin box and the warehouse finished goods. You'll find now you received 50. So now I have 59 in my finished goods. So I'm on the safe side. Now again, if it depletes, again it will raise for you a material request of the quantity. So this is how you trace the you trace your stock, as well as you define a reorder level, and the system automates for you raising the request. Now we have a report here called reorder request items to order and receive. Which shows you nothing because currently I don't have anything. Okay, we have already, but if it reaches the reorder level, it will show you here requested items to order. Sorry, that's not the report. 1 minute, it is reorder recommended reorder level. This is the report. Okay, not the earlier one, just discard that one. So here if I say all item groups, it will give me all the items here, and you will find bin box is also there. Okay, and it tells you have delivered 50, total outgoing 50. So average daily outgoing is 1.3. okay, so it's estimate. Now as you keep on transacting, then also it will give you the reorder level recommendation. It's just a recommendation, but again it depends, it helps you to decide. So it's a decision making report for the business owners or for the department heads. So I hope I covered the reorder level for you. So this was how you go and do the reordering level, and the system automates this thing for you. Plus fine tuning can happen. We at Technic Solution also, we as consultant will recommend the best practice for you, the how to define also the proper workflow, and also if there is any other automation we need to introduce, then we can customize it. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed. Take care and keep on watching our YouTube channel with those small features very well explained. Thank you very much.